Today I'm going to share one single prompt that I use that will transform your AI content into something that's way more human-like and believable. And I'm also going to show it working so you can gauge the output for yourself. But if you're like me, you've probably read things online by now and been like, okay, GPT definitely wrote this because it's just stiff and formal and just full of overly complicated words that no one actually uses in real life. And the thing is, like, these AI tools are like getting really, really powerful, but they can easily fall into the trap of just sounding completely generic. But don't worry, I will share this prompt with you, and it really does do a good job at sort of taking that generic content and making it sound like an actual human wrote it. So here it is. I've got this prompt. It's kind of like a checklist that I use to just inject some real person sort of vibes into my writing. We break it down quickly. It's all about thinking like your reader. So being direct, engaging them like you're having a conversation, even sneaking in a little bit of relatable experience, and sort of backing up what you say with some actual facts, if possible. Anyway, that's enough theory. Let's actually see it working. So I've gone back to some of my old sort of test content, like this little nugget of AI generated joy. Okay, it's not like horrible, but it's definitely got that robotic sort of GPT vibe. GPS running watches are an essential piece of gear for many runners. It's like, yeah, yawn. Too formal. There's no real connection with me as the reader. It's just like rank, actually, to be honest with you. So I will show you it working in Gemini first, but we'll also do it in GPT just so you can see it working in there. I love Gemini for making things sound more human anyway. I think it does a much better job. But here you go. It's taken that ping. And now it's come out with... Actually, let's read the first one. Originally, it was GPS running watches are an essential piece of gear for many runners, but how accurate are they when it comes to measuring distance and tracking performance? It's a question that often arises among runners who rely on these devices to monitor their running activities. In this article, we'll delve into the accuracy of GPS running watches and explore the factors that can affect their performance. It makes sense, and maybe to the layperson, you would read that and think, okay, but it's not exciting at all. Whereas the output we just got, here we go. Think about it. Have you ever finished a run, buzzing with that sweet endorphin high, only to look at your watch and wonder, did I really run that far? GPS watches are awesome tools, but their accuracy can sometimes be a little bit questionable. Let's figure out how reliable they really are and what might make them go a bit wonky. Like, that is so much more believable and human. That sounds like someone who actually does run with a running watch. Let's give it another go. I'm not going to read this whole one out because it's long, but it's also very boring. But it's just about carb loading for ultra marathons. And the way it begins, like, ultra running, a demanding endurance event. Like, they know. So let's give this one a go as well, and I'll just show you how it works. So it started off, ultra running, a demanding endurance event, pushes the limits of an athlete's endurance, grit, and strategic nutritional planning. Now we've got, okay, if you're into ultra running, you know it's not just about toughing it out. You've got to have a smart plan for those miles. That means carb loading. I'm not talking about stuffing yourself with pasta the night before, although tempting. I mean the real deal, the strategic way to fuel those long runs properly. Think of it like filling your body's gas tank to the max before heading out for a serious road trip. Picture yourself feeling strong at mile 20 instead of dragging. That's what good carb loading can do. Let's dive in so you can crush your next ultra. That's way more human-like and believable. We can do the same with GPT here. Given that, okay, brilliant. Anyway, you've seen it work in Gemini, so you can see. I will share the prompts sort of underneath so you can give it a go for yourself. But seriously, if your content reads like that earlier stuff there and you're wondering why nothing is happening with it, why traffic's not increasing, just like give this a try and just give it a shot to see how much better it performs. All right, that's it. Pretty quick one today. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, give it a little on the old like button. But if not, I'll catch you next time.